Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's been a minute since I've had a chance to make a video. Had a lot of stuff going on. Welcome back to the Everything Tech channel. Hope everybody's having a great day, man. And I'm telling you, I've been talking about this for a long time, off and on for the past few years. But this is my opinion. This Sprint T-Mobile merger is going to happen, and it's going to totally change the landscape of the wireless industry. Man, this is exciting to me. Been waiting for a long time. I'm going to break all this down, man, and I'm going to tell why this is going to be good. You got a lot of people talking about how this is going to be bad for the industry. That's total bullshit. It's not going to be bad. But, let's go over this. The long rumored merger of T-Mobile and Sprint may be happening soon, whittling down, blah, blah, blah. Anyway, both companies have decided this week to forego the investor question and answer sessions that typically take place after the carriers release their quarterly earnings. I think it's going to happen. Sprint's holding back a few weeks on when they're going to release their numbers for the quarter. Once again, T-Mobile's released theirs, and they've added the most postpaid customers. They've done this for probably 17 quarters now. They've been blowing away the competition. T-Mobile is at about 80 million subscribers right now. There's some little small spots, where their coverage is kind of spotty, but not in my area. Here in the state of Alabama, it don't matter where you go, you've always got LTE. It's like that across most of the nation. They've already won all the speed test awards for the best data network across the whole United States. Ookla and a couple other of those guys crowned them as the winner. But man, I want to kind of here's what I'm wanting to break down. Now check this out. Let me go to another window. Here, not this one. I'm doing that one next. Now here's the spectrum holdings as far as what all the carriers have right now. You see Verizon, you see how many blocks they have. You see T-Mobile, you see how many blocks they have. They're neck and neck. They have literally got the same amount of spectrum. T-Mobile's just not using all of theirs yet. And that's why T-Mobile's network is so strong. Verizon customers keep talking about they're going to densify. No, buddy, they can't densify much more because with the amount of customers they've got, they have already maxed out. T-Mobile can handle just as many customers as they have, if not more, because they have a whole lot newer technology as far as their network goes. A lot of Verizon stuff is on the old CDMA technology, and it can't handle as much bandwidth, and it don't have as much backhaul, and that's why you guys get slower speeds. Now, think about this. Look at Sprint over here. Look at how many blocks of spectrum they have compared to everybody else. They're all the way up at 200 blocks. The low band they've got 14 blocks. Well, you take that and combine that with T-Mobile's already 41 that they have, and look, they're gonna have so much more spectrum than any of the carriers. It's gonna be a hands down. Now look. Now if the merger goes through, they're probably gonna have to relinquish some of the spectrum they got. But the way they're talking on this deal about this merger, they're trying to make it to where they're not going to hardly have to get rid of any of the spectrum because they can use all that spectrum to start pushing this 5G network. T-Mobile already said they're going to be the first ones on the forefront to come out with a nationwide 5G network. They're always the ones that's pushing the industry. They're the ones that's been pushing the industry for prices. They're the ones that's been pushing the industry for technology. They were the first ones to come out with Android phones. I mean, T-Mobile has always been the front runner for the leaders in technology and trying new stuff and perfecting it. But man, I tell you what, these two companies join forces right here. And I'm not trying to be biased. Yes, I'm a T-Mobile customer. I've been a loyal T-Mobile customer since way back in 2004. They're going to blow the other two off the map. They're not going to have any chance. They're going to take over the industry. And they're going to keep driving the prices down like they always have because John Legere is going to be the one that's going to run the company. T-Mobile's going to have Dutch Telecom, their parent company, is going to have the most holdings in it. And Sprint's only going to have like a 40%. And T-Mobile's going to own like 60%. T-Mobile's going to be in control. They're just going to use the extra money. the extra spectrum. They're going to shut down the old CDMA towers. They're going to use the spectrum from the CDMA. They're going to switch it all over to GSM, and it's going to be the most explosive, most layered network that's going to be out there. It's going to be hands down the best, and everybody's going to want to jump on it. Crazy thing is, though, once these two combine, it's already going to put them at number 2 ahead of Verizon. AT&T's still going to be number 1 as far as the amount of subscribers, but T-Mobile's going to jump Verizon, and I'm telling you, they're going to take over as number 1. And look at this. Now, this map, this projected map here, this don't even have all their holdings on here because I double checked it, cross-referenced it with the chart that I was just looking at. But look how the map would be layered. The light purple is 1 to 50 megahertz. The violet is 51 to 100 megahertz. The next one is 101 to 150 megahertz. Then you got 150 to 200 megahertz. Then you got 200 megahertz plus. But man, I'm telling you, this would be a game changer. This needs to happen. And I'm going to tell you, and see, Verizon can't touch them. But the reason this needs to happen, guys, is because you think about it. You've got Sprint and T-Mobile at number 3, number 4. They're down there at the bottom. They're literally fighting against each other. Which T-Mobile, you know, they get over 1 million customers every quarter. But that's going to take too long for them to build their CapEx up to get up there where Verizon and AT&T are. With this merger right here, they can literally do anything they want as far as with the network, expanding the network. New technology, 5G. T-Mobile has already got a robust network. They have been deploying 600 megahertz all over across the United States for the past few months. And here, at the end of the year, when they're done, their map's already going to match Verizon. So, you know, this merger happens, and they're already matching Verizon. Look what's going to happen with all that extra spectrum. That's it. It's a game changer. It's going to be game over, and finally the duopoly is going to fall, like I've been wanting to happen, because those two companies are the two companies that have kept cell phone prices so jacked up for so many years. And I just don't see T-Mobile doing that, even if they do get bigger than the other two. It's not going to happen. They're going to push their same thing that they've been pushing while they've been building this company up. Look at their shares, their profit shares in the stock market. They just more and more. That they went up 8% to $10 billion. But T-Mobile's doing great things, man. They always have. Ever since the Un-carrier started, John Lazier come in and he totally changed the game. He took T-Mobile, which was a company that was struggling and they were sinking. And now ever since he's been there, they've just been thriving quarter after quarter after quarter, year after year after year. But in my opinion, this merger, guys, it really, really needs to happen. And I think with the Trump administration, I think they're going to push it through. That's my opinion. I want to know what you guys' opinions are. Do you think the merger is going to be a good thing? Do you think it's going to be a bad thing? So here's another site that posted the map, which I don't know why, but that one's blurry on that site, on that mosaic map. And ever since I got this Android 7.1.1 update, this new no-gut, I've kind of noticed that on some of the sites when you pull up maps and whatnot, it seems like it's a little blurry for some reason, kind of a little laggy. I'm not too sure I like this version of Android. But man, yeah, guys, I want y'all's opinion, man. What do you think is going to happen? What do you want to happen? What company do you use? Is it going to be a good thing for you? Is it going to be a bad thing for you? I think it's going to be a good thing for everybody all around except for Verizon and AT&T. And they're going to lobby and push so hard for this merger not to go through, but I think it's going to happen. Really do. Anyway, guys, I'm looking forward to making more videos later on this week. Like I said, had a whole lot of stuff going on here at home. I hadn't had a whole lot of time, but I'm going to holler at you guys next time. Hope everybody has a great day. And as always, like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch you guys next time.